Amber, you've been so quiet. Say a few thoughts about, it's your father-in-law. I mean, it's in-law alone. It's far away already, but you're here.
I am. Honestly, like what Margie said, I didn't know what to expect coming to Vietnam. I came for support to be with my father-in-law and my sister Margie. And I didn't realize how much of a relationship that I too as well have bonded with them.
Mm-hmm.
How hard it was yesterday saying goodbye to like one of them, knowing that we're not going, who knows when we're going to see them again. And that was hard. I didn't realize how hard that was going to be on me. As I'm also here on behalf of my husband, supporting the family. Mm-hmm. It's been tough. It's been really emotional.
I mean, I was so fortunate, was adopted into a great American family. And right away I learned and got my experience, through school and through the love of my parents. And that's why I devoted myself to working with admiration. And I'm now have 3 grandkids at admiration. It's just God's will. But what about those 70 or 80 still behind? Have you, prepared for a Saturday departure?
I'm trying not to think about it.
I'm sure, because when I'm asked, I know the answer, but it's going to be difficult. Even my friend are coming back here often, and it's tough for me that I'm going back to a comfortable life, and I say, I'll see you in a few months. And it's hard for me.
Well, hopefully I'll have her with me in a few months.
Mm-hmm.
That's our thought now. And I certainly don't want to leave her, but I've got family in America too. Now I have family here. Something's got to give. Mm-hmm. And it's not like she just wants to come. She's leaving her children to come live with me. It's not just that it's her heart that wants to come.
Cầm này nói, hồi nãy giờ ba của Dale nói rằng rất là khó là bây giờ cái sự hy sinh của Dale rất là lớn, là vì hy sinh là phải bỏ con bỏ cháu ở lại để đi về một vài tháng nữa thôi, đi về với lại ba của mình. Cái tuổi này thì tại sao ba của Dale cũng đã đến để gặp Dale rồi.
Bà với em chị cũng, ba là thương con, ba nhớ về Việt Nam thăm con cũng rất cảm ơn ba, cảm ơn em chị với em cô, rất là cảm ơn, hạnh phúc lắm. Mà rất tiếc ba ở Việt Nam cũng ngắn ngày mốt ba về rồi. Vài tháng nữa con đi bên đó con cũng bỏ cái bên này, không biết ước gì mà giấy tờ nó dễ thì chắc hết mấy đứa con đi ở cùng bà bên đó. Bây giờ giấy tờ khó khăn quá, chấp nhận 2 đứa con nhỏ với 2 vợ chồng đi trước, rồi mấy đứa con còn lại từ Việt Nam đó để tính sau lại.
So you have to sacrifice to leave the other children and grandchildren behind. She said that first of all, thank you, Daddy, that loving her and come all the way here to see her. But it's very short reunion that we have to depart. It's going to be tough, it's going to be hard for her to leave the children and grandchildren, but some way, somehow she have to do that so that later the children and grandchildren can come. The toughness and the hard work is ahead. It's not only that Dale will come to the United States, but to be like Mr. Thompson has shared, that he didn't want any of his family to be apart any longer. I pray for the miracle. I pray for the understanding of the lawmaker in America to ease the policy some way, somehow. To make an exception, I guess, you know, so that this family don't have to be separated any longer. And then now, I'm sure in your mind,
It's not going to be the same this year.
it won't be the same.
No.
And,
I'm 72. I need my children.
yeah.
Rất là cảm ơn bà đã biết con ở Việt Nam, bà không có bỏ rơi con lần nữa. Với em với chị, mấy đứa em còn bên Mỹ, những chị là chị ruột, không có bỏ rơi chị lần nữa. Đã nhận chị rất là cảm ơn.
She feel great and grateful that it's no longer been abandoned. That you come, not only that, Margie and Amber, and soon the rest of the family will welcome her and
The rest
so,
of my family
your family,
they're upset because they didn't come.
They didn't come.
Yeah, they all wanted to come now.
Yeah. Nó rất là khó. Bây giờ các con cứ nghĩ đi, mẹ các con đi để hy sinh qua đó thì nó mới có cái thủ tục giấy tờ để mà bảo lãnh ngược lại nữa. Nếu mà không hy sinh để đi trong cái diện này á, thì thật sự mẹ con đi không phải là bỏ rơi tụi con. Cái điều đó là cái điều chắc chắn. Sẽ có những cái thủ tục giấy tờ bên Mỹ. Thì bác biết cái chuyện đó. Chắc chắn là như vậy. Nó sẽ có chứ không đâu. Hơi chậm để thời gian bảo lãnh, mẹ bảo lãnh con. Nhưng mà các dì của con ở đây cũng sẽ cố gắng hết sức để làm những cái gì đó cần thiết để làm, để giúp cho tụi con. Tụi con phải ngoan, nhất là hai đứa này đi qua nè, với mẹ nè, phải ngoan, trả lại cái lòng hiếu thảo cho ông ngoại tụi con bằng cách là học giỏi, cố gắng, nghe lời. When I came today, I have a lot in my mind, but I guess all my thoughts have gone because there's no word that can describe how joyful, happy I am to see this, but also at the same time hurt that you have to separate once again. But for you, Mr. Thompson, it's a temporary separation. It's just temporarily. That's how I'm looking at the positive way. It's just temporary. God is great, and He will do all wonder for us when we ask. And I can see that she has faith. She wearing the rosemary on her neck there. Anything that you want to add on this that I have not?
One thing that was on my mind, if there's anyone out there that's considering taking a test, but they fear that their Vietnamese family is out there for the wrong reasons or just for money, that has not been the case at all.
Absolutely.
Our family has not asked us for one dime, literally, not one dime. They want a relationship. Dell has been longing for a relationship, a belonging for her biological family. That's all they've asked for. The children, the adult children, not one dime.
I echo that because all my years of working with admiration and family, none so far that I have heard of.
Right.
You know, those who arrived in the late 80s, in the late group, and, you know, with the wonderful program, Admiration Without Border, that Mr. Jimmy Miller is doing. I thank you him. I envy and from the bottom of my heart.
Yes.
You're doing a great job, Jimmy, and matching all the father. And I'm sure that, you know, he even asked me, you know, what can I do for those who are still here? I hope to be a voice for the program, to to my program. I'm just asking that if you see this program, and regardless if you're a veteran or not, or just a friend of a veteran or whoever that you know that serve in Vietnam, share this video, share the thought with the people. And yes, I echo that. Please take a step forward and take a test. And who knows, you may have a child, and who knows, your child already in America.
Right.
You know, because they ask for nothing. They just want to touch you, just like this. They just want to share with you. They just want to laugh with you.
Right.
And I'm sure as an American, we will share that laugh and that thought and that wonderful Thanksgiving meal and Christmas time and Easter time and holiday time as a family. That's all they need, that's all they want. So please step forward once you see this program, take advantage of it and do the ancestry tree, DNA, whatever. Amber, thank you so much for being a part of this. I think that your dad, your father-in-law, or your sister-in-law, your husband appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, just an outsider, and I appreciate that. And thank you so much, Margie, for taking part of this.
We shared a lot of tears this week, but we've shared so many laughs. We're starting to learn each other's language. We're learning and laughing and just having, a good time together. The low spots of departing, though,
Okay.
like I said, they're deep, but we've had a lot of great times.
Last but not least, how's the food?
The food has been great. Yes. The food has been great. The family prepared a feast for us in our honor, and we felt like kings and queens.
Yeah.
The whole family.
And they probably point out things that you see and you wonder, and it never happened in America, right?
Right.
If you leave here, and one thing that you will bring with you, of course, your family together here, but one thing about Vietnam, what would you bring with you on this trip? Besides that, if you have a choice to bring them all, yeah. What would you bring? Things.
It's so funny because aside from them, things haven't been on my mind. Just them.
Just them. Because when we go on a vacation, we collect things, seashell or souvenir. Or,
Yeah, we were just talking about this.
Amber, what would you bring with you? I mean,
No, we were actually just talking about this earlier because before the trip I thought, I can't wait to bring back things for my kids. Just, show them or bring them like a souvenir. But just, being here, going to Dell's, my kids have everything at home. And it's just, I don't know how to explain it.
It puts a lot less emphasis on ourselves.
Yes.
Yeah. The thing you already have, the most memorable time together that you have with them, right?
Right.
Sign language became your major language, primary language. What will, you will, of course you will share to your immediate family when you get home, your children, your husband. Oh my God, Vietnam is this and that and that. That's what I'm looking for.
I don't even know how to word it because I feel like we've done so much in this short amount of time.
We have.
We're still processing. So by the time we get home, we'll be just sharing stories of all the things that we did.
Yeah.
The most part is just spending time with them. I think that we were talking about how we've been communicating back and forth. We're gonna go home because no. So every time we talk, we're like, no. I want to deal with my kids. Just little things like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. We've just been so focused on learning about them, getting to know them, that honestly really haven't been sightseeing as much as.
Culturally, 7 days is not enough, but I'm sure it hit you some way, right? You will not realize it until you sit on that flight, and maybe halfway home, you probably gonna realize that, my gosh, I just intake so much
Yes.
cultural
Yes.
in the last 7 days.
Right.
And your dad say that, been treated like a king.
Yeah.
What about you, princess?
Right.
Yeah. In the last 8 months, this is my third trip here.
Wow.
And each time I spend maybe 3 weeks, not enough. So many things that I wanted to do. I am semi-retired, but yet now I'm looking at working again, and I don't want to retire because working and looking at yesterday, I have a mission to get that accomplished, to get everyone home. That's my mission.
Thank you.
What about you? What would you, besides that? I'm sure you want to bring your daughter with you right away, but any food that you missed and you ate 51 years ago that this week you have tasted?
No, I'm telling you, I don't know if it's been jet lag or not, but I haven't had much appetite because of the emotions that I've
Okay.
been experiencing. But Duke gave me something to keep all my memories in.
A rock, a piece of
Beautiful.
a piece
All my memories are stored in it.
in here.
Yeah.
I mean, this is better than USB.
I'm not serious that. That's right.
Yeah. What do you think about her hometown?
I think for me, what stood out the most about her hometown was the people. They
The
were
people.
so welcoming.
Okay. Wow. I did you take any picture of that?
We have,
Could you share that so we can put the clip that when you were in the hometown?
All the neighbors came to visit.
They all came. They all want to touch you, right? Did they touch
Well,
you?
I don't know if that's necessarily true, really. I felt like the king of the village.
Yeah. Okay.
It's a
Okay.
good feeling.
Oh, that's a great feeling.
Maybe I'll
yeah.
stay here.
Yeah. Ông Jack, ông nói là nguyên một cái xóm, một cái làng ở quê ra đón ông cảm tưởng như là ông là một vị vua, thành ra là chắc có lẽ là ông phải về để ở luôn quá. Bây giờ một cái câu nè, mình rời một cái thời tiết ấm cúng như thế này, có sẵn sàng mùa đông giá rét ở bên tiểu bang của ba của mình, hay là ở bên bất cứ tiểu bang nào miền Bắc của Mỹ, là bây giờ trở đi là lạnh lắm đó, ra ngoài đường không có được mang dép đâu, mang giày mà mang tất, mang đủ thứ. Mình có sẵn sàng về cái tâm lý đó chứ, về thời tiết sẵn sàng.
Bà sáng sàng.
Yeah, I'm asking them in the good note here. I say,
Con
well,
ba con em nữa.
yeah,
Dù
are
có
they,
lạnh cỡ nào cũng ấm.
yeah, okay. Are they ready for the weather? I mean, it's going to be tough. And they say, it doesn't matter. Even though it's really hard cold, but have the father is very warm.
Right.
Once again, congratulations, and
I knew there was a lot of family here, but I think I came to meet my daughter. I knew they were here, but I'm just so overwhelmed that I love them all so much.
yeah,
I came for my daughter and got such a wonderful family,
yeah,
and it's just in a short time we've laughed and joked and Mom looks so much like my cousin. I call him my cousin's name. They look like my family. They look so much like my father and my cousins. It's just unbelievable.
yeah.
This has ended up being my buddy,
I know. That's good. That's good.
and she likes to ignore me.
Yeah,
These guys are just great, hard workers.
yeah.
They have another daughter, and Duke has just been. He's one of the family. He's family,
Yeah,
man. He's treated me so well.
Nói là ba và ông ngoại đó là nói rằng là khi mà đến á, Việt Nam á, thì trong cái đầu của ba chỉ nghĩ là đến để gặp con gái mình. Nhưng mà đến đây đó gặp một cái đại gia đình của con gái của mình. Là những thành viên trong này đều là những người mà thấy gần gũi máu mủ của mình. Bây giờ cảm thấy là tất cả mọi người ở đây đã cho ông một cái tình thương yêu nồng nàn. Và các cháu cũng rất là vui vẻ và gặp nhau, gặp ông ngoại. Tụi con nghĩ sao khi mà tự nhiên bây giờ mình lại có ông ngoại mà có thêm dì đồ này kia nữa nè.
Tụi con rất vui khi sau 40 mấy năm mẹ con đã tìm được ông ngoại và ông ngoại cũng tìm mẹ con.
Yeah.
Năm mươi mấy.
50 năm.
Tụi con rất vui và sau khi đoàn tụ gia đình và có một dịp ở trong nhà rất là vui.
He says that he's very happy that my
con cảm thấy
mother,
rất là vui vì con đã có được một gia đình mới ở bên Mỹ. Con cảm thấy nói chung là cảm xúc của con bây giờ khó tả lắm. Tại vì lúc trước con cũng muốn có ông ngoại như mấy bạn của con, nhưng mà bây giờ con đã có rồi, cho nên con không có cần phải kiểu là nhìn người khác hạnh phúc khi có ông bà ngoại nữa, vì bây giờ con cũng đã có rồi. Dạ con xin hết.
Kind of jealous, and now that jealousy is going away. Cho nên trân trọng cảm ơn tất cả quý giả Kênh Đồng Hương đã cùng đồng hành với lại chúng tôi trong những ngày vừa qua những cái thước phim này. Những cái lời nói, những cái chia sẻ, những giọt nước mắt hạnh phúc mà chúng ta đã cùng nhau chia sẻ với lại gia đình của ông Jack Thompson. Ngày hôm nay có lẽ nói là một trong những cái buổi buồn, vui lẫn lộn, nhưng chắc chắn là cái hạnh phúc mà ông Jack Thompson, cô con gái và cô con dâu đã cho gia đình của chị Đeo Trần ở đây. Không biết nói gì hơn thì chúng tôi xin nhắc cùng tất cả quý vị, nếu mà chúng ta có biết những người bạn Mỹ mình là những người đã từng tham chiến ở Việt Nam, chia sẻ cho họ những cái câu chuyện hoặc là cái thước phim này để họ xem, để họ có thể mạnh dạn đứng lên giống như gia đình này để có được cái hạnh phúc. I'm grateful for you, Mr. Thompson, that willing to share this mix, happiness and sad, but more happy than ever, But sad, here you have to separate again, but temporarily. So thank you so much for sharing all these wonderful tears, the tears of joys, of happiness, the tears of human touch that we all have. And again, I'm so echo with all of what you share, and asking and pleasing everyone to please take this opportunity and test. All you need to do is just an easy test, but who knows? Who knows? The benefit is that you gained another person, and that person gives you an extended family. That's nothing to lose. Again, Amber, Margie, thank you so much. Welcome again to Vietnam, and Vietnam always welcome you anytime. Maybe, someday, once he's there, and
I may have to come back.
Come back, yeah. And this time maybe we can taste something better because you probably have a better appetite then, right? Yeah. Xin kính chào tạm biệt cùng tất cả quý vị. Bye. Say bye. Bye.